G'day swingers. So, it's Willy again. Welcome back to the channel. I've come out to my local park again today, and unfortunately there's people sitting in the area where I wanted to go and swing. So I've had to look for another spot, and I sort of found a nice little grassy area here. I'm hoping they will move off shortly, but if not, I've got plenty of parkland that I can still hit anyway, so not like I need to stress too much. Found plenty of silvers here already in the last couple of sessions, so I'm hoping I can find a few more maybe in this area just here. Seems to be a bit of a gutter here and a slope coming down, a bit of a flat area here, so maybe in this flat area I'll find something. If not, I'll step up onto that hillside. I'm guessing these people are going to be moving on soon, seeing as the sun's going down, cold wind's coming back, so fingers crossed I'll get to swinging and I'll show you the first target. Alright, so as you see, I've cut my first plug, very first target, and it's this really thick rooted part of the grass, so it's a pain to get to. I've got down to where it's pinpointing, so now we'll just try and break it free. It's a solid 13, so I'm guessing it's going to be a 5-cent piece, but it could be a ring pull. Oh, it's thick. Right, I've moved it over here. And it's just a beaver tail piece. Hello, swing it on. Alright, that was a solid 31-32 signal. And I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe that might be a petrol cap off an old car. Fairly old, but it's some sort of locking cap anyway. As you can see, it's got the little lip there which would sort of sit in the slot, and then this little locking tooth up here. So I'm thinking that's what it's for, possibly an old petrol cap, but interesting old find. Not what I'm looking for though, so let's keep swinging. Alrighty, I got this target here. I'll just pop the plug. It was a 22-23 from the surface, and it seems to be locking onto those numbers again. It's a bit of a flutter up high sometimes, but let's see what we've got. Still just out of, pinpoint is saying it's there-ish. The battery's running a little bit low. The battery I put in the other day seems to have been a dead one. So at least it's getting me through a few sessions first. I think I see it. I do. It looks like a 2-cent piece. Oh, it's a 1-center. So just a little 1-cent brown bugger. But first coin for the day. I can't complain. Swinging on. Alright, this is a very interesting target. I'm going to check this to be sure. Have a listen to this. I'm sure you can hear it through the headphones. Very strange. 13s, 14, 13, it was all in the surface area, so I'm going to check that. That could be something curious. Get back to you when I locate it. Alright, I'm guessing we have a pocket spill of modern change. So, yeah, look here, I just pulled this back, and in the grass somewhere there, there's a 10-cent piece. You see, hasn't even made it through the grass yet. So, there's one. I'll put that on the shovel. The amount of noises it was giving, unless it was just because it was standing on edge, but it seemed like there was multiple targets, so there's a 17-18 target there, but I just saw the coin came out of there. I think it was just because it was standing on edge, so we'll keep swinging. I'll check this target first though, let you know if it's rubbish or not. Well, this one almost blew my ears out. I'm sure you can probably hear that from there. Yeah, probably a bottle cap or something, so I'll pop it and get back to you. Alrighty, so I've popped the plug, and the target's just here somewhere. What have we got? Somewhere there, so I'll just get a little shovel and we'll pop him back there. Hopefully it'll jump out for us. No, didn't make itself visible there. Still in there, so I'm going to punch in this way. Sorry to get my hands in the way, but right. Whoopsies. It's a problem with having a small little tripod that's lightweight. And we just found ourselves a bottle cap. To be expected. Swinging on. Alright, here we go. I don't normally dig the really low targets, but it's coming in pretty clean, solid 7, so I have to investigate that. I've been told gold can ring that low, and I know native gold can, so let's figure that one out. So, what have we got? Oh, look at that bang on the depth, and I just dropped it out. What is that? Ah, it's just a little bit of cam by the look of it. Oh, you need to investigate these sometimes. One day, it'll be a gold ring. I only found one in 5 years. I'm hoping to make it a second one this year. I don't want to be greedy, but I think I've earned it after 5 years of swinging and only having one gold ring. Let's keep swinging. Yes! They moved off, so now I've got my little area back. This is the area that I've been working for the last couple of weeks. That park bench, as you can see. Last time I came here, 1865 penny over there, so I don't know how I missed it the first time around, but there was so many targets, so I guess I was just getting too excited and swinging, trying to pick the easy targets, even though it was very shallow. So possibly could have been a house site here back in the day. That's my thoughts. And just walking along here, there seems to be a bit of what looks like building rubble in amongst it. So I'm going to really hit this low and slow. I found two Anzac related or military related things here, so I'm hoping there's more. And with an 1865 penny, what else is hiding here? Just another solid 12. Bloody beaver tails. Swinging on. Alright, so I've been busy digging ring pulls and nothing but. Here, I just got a 5-6 target. So I thought I'd do it live. It's probably more aluminium, but better to be safe than sorry. Oh, what is that? Some sort of aluminium, I'm guessing. Oh well. More junk. Swinging on. Alright, that was unexpected. So, ring pull, ring pull, ring pull, ring pull. That's all I've been digging. Other than the foil you saw before. I got a 15-16 target here. Thought, another ring pull. Well, to my surprise, I've actually got a relic. Nothing too special, but that, to me, looks like the end of an old teaspoon. That's not too bad. Looks like it's got some writing on there. Yeah, it's possible. I'll give that a quick clean up, and if it's got anything legible on there, I'll get back to you. Alright, so as you can see, that definitely says Tara. A little American coat of arms, is that? An eagle? Oh, there's something written there. I can't see that with my eyes through the camera at the moment. Give me a sec, I'll get a close up. Alright, so as you can see, I've actually gone over it with the toothbrush just lightly, and as you can see now there's another marking showing up on the bottom there, so I might actually have to polish this one up to try to see what's written in there, because it's going to be hard to see otherwise. So what I'll do is I'll rub that with something flat, and I'll try not to remove anything from inside the lettering, which will help us to see it a bit better. Fingers crossed that works. But interesting little find. Little teaspoon with something on it, or at least the handle anyway. So we'll keep swinging because there's obviously things I've missed, but it seems like I have cherry picked most of the goodies out of here. It just seems to be ring pulls and foil bottle caps and this. Oh, still a good little find. Let's keep swinging. Well, that was pretty cool. I just had a lady who was sitting on the park bench that I've been working for a couple of weeks, and she said that she was fascinated with how I was working. She couldn't even tell that I dug holes. She's like, you'd never know you've been here. I'm like, well, I've been here a couple times in the last week. And she goes, really? So yeah, she was pretty curious. Had a cool little chat, and yeah, she's apparently going to go and subscribe. So that's awesome. Thank you for your subscription if you do watch this video. Highly appreciate it. Anyway, I got another target here on the surface somewhere. Where was it again? It's there, somewhere here. Right on the surface. I'm guessing you're gonna have some sort of ring pull. I hope it's something nicer, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Oh, look out. Alright, I got a 50 cent. I was not expecting that one. Yeah, it's been in there a while. Not overly long because it's not very deep, but you can tell by the coloration of it. Yeah, it's been in there a while. Looks like a 70s or 80s model. That's a 69. Okay, so for those out there who aren't aware, this is actually the very first year of the dodecadon 50 cent piece. In 66 they produced the round silver variety, which I'll post a photo up now. As you can see, that's round, and it is actually made of 80% silver. Now these ones, the dodecadons, they had to figure out shapes and all that sort of stuff, and realised that they had to change the composition because the price of silver was actually much more valuable than 50 cents than they were using in the coins. The content itself was more valuable, so people were actually either A, melting them down entirely, B, shaving bits off it to try and capture some silver, or just, yeah, hoarding them in stacks. I have a couple myself in my collection, but yeah, not too many, and I'm still yet to find a round 50 cent. But this is the very first year of that variety of 50 cent. Sometimes you can never tell. I was thinking, oh no, I'm right. Oh, just another ring pull. That's all I seem to have really left behind for myself, other than that 50 cent from before and the spoon handle. So let's keep swinging. There's got to be some goodies around, surely. But just goes to show that, you know, you haven't cleaned everything out. I was cherry picking, but there are a few things that I have sort of missed thinking they were ring pulls. But majority of my guesses were correct. Swinging on. Well, I clearly missed this target. Let's get it. Cut the plug. Whopping target at the bottom. Let's find out what it is, shall we? Oh, right on top of it. So, let's pop in underneath here. That should have it. Huh. It did. Ah, it's a silver. Pretty sure. It could be a 1 cent. Ah, it's a 1 cent. Very crusty 1 cent. Bugger. I was thinking down that deep, then tight pinpoint. It could have been silver. It's definitely copper. You can see that orange coming through now. There's a little brown bugger caked on. Oh well, I missed it. It means there's more. Let's keep swinging. Alright, bit of a different find here. Alright, bit of a different find here. If I'd have to guess what this is, I'd say it's probably an old copper field tip for an arrow. You can see, basically a copper jacket with a sharp point on it. And it looks very much like a field tip for an arrow. But it's hollow. So as you can see, straight down inside it. Come on, where's the right angle? It's not going to work. I can't quite see inside properly. But as you can see, it's definitely a point. And it's hollow up to about, roughly about there. So, interesting find. Shallow target, solid 15. Let's keep swinging. Don't you just love the power of the Nox? Look at that little thing in there. Look at that tiny, tiny little thing there, and I just detected that. It was a solid 16, 17 target. So we got ourselves a nice little pendant. Is that something else that goes with it? Oh wow, I got another little pendant to go with it, so we have to check all these very carefully in case there's any more little goodies in there. So I'm guessing it might be one of those Pandora thing maybes, one little charm bracelet sort of deals, and I've just found a couple of the charms off it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this back down on the ground. Oh, all here, and I'm just going to double check with a pinpointer that I haven't missed anything. I'm going to go really slow because these are tiny targets. What I'm going to do is just to save me losing these two, clear the shovel off, put them on there, start looking. There we go, there's another little piece, look at that. Tiny. This is why you really want to pinpoint it too, because sometimes you think you've got it all, when really you're actually leaving little tiny targets behind. Like something I've just picked up here. No, it doesn't appear to be anything I picked up. Maybe I dropped it again. Or it's probably pick up a shovel actually. Alright. Let's double check. Alrighty, ultra close. As you can see, nice little heart with some silver or gold plating. It's hard to really tell in this light. I remove my glasses, it's still hard to really see what colour it is. That side's definitely silver. So that's one little charm. Just going to put that here so you can all still see it. And I got this little one, which appears to be part of an earring, and it wants to keep getting away, so we're just going to do it in the hand. Probably just plated as well. Well, that might actually be solid silver. I believe that might be silver. It's hard to tell. I think the love heart was actually attached to it there, so it might just be plated. You can see the solder mark right there. But it's up. Thankfully I just cleaned that because it tried to run away. So those there, and the last little piece out of those three is this little tiny, ooh, colourful little dove or swallow. I don't know what material's in that, but that's looking rather shiny. Is that opal or just enamel? I don't know, that's quite interesting. I'm going to have to give that a bit of a closer look at home, because that is a pretty interesting little charm. Nice. So sometimes it pays just to be a bit slower, because you never know what's actually going to come out. And sometimes you can find multiple targets in one hole. You just got to be very slow about it. It's just lucky I spotted the swallow in my hand and then found this shortly after with a pinpointer. Nice target. I'm hoping for a shilling, penny or florin. One of the others. Haven't detected this area yet, so fingers crossed. Let's get it. Seems I cut my plug a little bit off. Oh well, you can deal with that. Just here in the side wall. So I'm going to pump in from here. Hopefully that should have it. It's right there. I can see what looks like a 2 cent sticking out, because that's exactly what it is. Brown bugger. Oh well, there's coins here too, so hopefully there's a few pre-decimals around. I've only got about half an hour before I have to head home. Damn lockdown, it's a 2-hour exercise. Alright, solid 22 on this hole. I cracked the plug. It's visible right here. Guess we got $1. Ha 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 ha, even better. Shilling! You ripper, I was not expecting that. Quite a low target for a shilling, but I'll happily take it. It's silver. You ripper. I'm 103 for the year. Smashing along on these silvers this year, like unbelievably. So this one's a 50%er, and being a 52, I'm pretty sure it's kg 6 on the back. His last year before Elizabeth took over. Yes, it is. The last year, King George VI, 50% shilling. Very nice. So I'll give that a clean up at home, and we will keep swinging here for the next half an hour. Finally, it's paying off. Swinging on. Yeah, it wasn't something I was expecting to find. 22 projectile. Odd. Oh, I just dropped it, so I'll put that in my pouch. Not what I was expecting from a park. Swinging on. Alrighty, swingers. So as you can see, everything's all cleaned up. Well, as much as I'm going to anyway. We've got here the 1952 shilling, which I managed to get right at the end there, thankfully. As you can see, it's cleaned up nicely after a little bit of time in some lemon juice. And then into the ultrasonic just to loosen off all the dirt that was still sitting on there. We got the 50-cent piece, a 20-cent piece, which I didn't think was film after I got the shilling. 10-cent, which was very shallow, just through the grass. 2-cent and 3 1-centers. I only actually filmed 2 of these. One of them was also after finding the shilling. I was trying to find a new patch in there, so sort of just quickly getting around, but not much luck. Now, this little spoon handle, I can't find much on it, but it appears to be silver plated. So as you can see here, there's like little pockets or pits, and this is actually the plating coming off the surface, so it's a very heavy plated silver spoon. Now, all of the Tara spoons that I can find on the internet are all this really fancy, ornate, sort of molded, cut out sort of style handles. They're not this sort of style, so I can't find any information on this at all, but it is a US brand, so I was sort of right thinking it was US because of this little eagle symbol here. Now the little pieces of the charm that I found, as you can see, they are loose, they're not actually one piece, but I believe that's how they sat, as there's actually a dark staining on the back of the swallow here which runs in that direction. Otherwise it was flipped facing down. I'm not too sure. And also the 22 round, as you can see, it's been in there a fair while. If I can get it to rotate around, come here, there we go. As you can see, fairly cruddy and nasty, and I believe this is a field tip from an arrow. I think that just assists the slot over the actual shaft of the arrow, and that was just a field tip. Not 100% sure, so if you know, chuck it in the comments, be much appreciated. But thanks for watching this episode. I've got another episode from the same location coming up. Had a little bit more luck, but not too much. But still, some more interesting finds coming up. Oh, by the way, Sam, or Detectable, yeah, you mentioned in the last video I didn't actually show the 2-bucker. I couldn't find it, and then when I was cleaning these coins up, I flicked open my towel which I dry the coins off in, and what do you know, I actually left all of these out of the last video. That's that 2-bucker, and a whole bunch of 1-cent pieces. That was a good 3, 6, 9, 11. So 11 plus a 2-cent piece. Quite a few coins that I forgot to add into the last video, so at least they're getting shown now. Thanks for watching this one. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, or if you think someone else that you know will like it, please share it for us. And if you did like it, give us a thumbs up if you feel like doing so. It'll be much appreciated. It'll help my channel grow just that little bit more. Till next week, good luck and happy swinging. So later.